Hi guys, I hope you had a safe and restful spring break, but now that we're back for Fundations, we're going to focus on a few new R-controlled vowels. So if we look right here, we have ER, her, you say it, ER, good. We have IR, bird, you try it. And last we have UR, burn, you say it. Good. All three of these R-controlled vowels say the same sound. They all say So it makes it very hard to tell when you're tapping out. So always double check. But for this week, we're going to focus on some blends. So I have a word up here for you. This is a review word. Let's try tapping it out together. Everyone ready? Hands up. Drum. Okay, our word is drum. What happens when I bring my suffix box over? I'm going to put in my suffix box the letter S because we've worked with suffix S before. Okay, now what is my new word? Drums. Does the suffix S make this word more than one, plural, an action word, a verb, or both? Well, let's discuss it. So you could have it as if it was a verb, you can drum on something. So Sarah drums on the table. Or can you have more than one drum? The drummer had 3 drum sets. So you could have more than one. So it could be both, okay? Now when we mark this word, we have to look for everything that we can mark in it. And I'm looking at my vowel. And I'm looking before and after to see if there's any blends. So before, we have 2 consonants in a row that blend together. They say drr. So I'm going to underline both of my consonants for my blend. Now I also have to underline the base, circle the suffix. So I want to think about my base word, what we started with. We started with the word drum, okay? And you know what, I'm just going to use this line and we're going to make it longer to underline the whole base. And then we're going to circle the suffix. So let's circle our suffix S. My word is drums. Now, we're going to be adding the suffix S onto a lot of our words that we have blends in them this week. But we're also going to be looking at some other ways to add, that we have blends, some old rules, okay? We can't forget those old rules. So I'm going to come up with a new word after we spell this one away, and I want to see if you can figure out my word. So let's spell this word away before we get started. Ready? D R U M suffix S, drums. All right. Now let's try to make the word bench. You say it. Good. Let's tap it out together. Ready? B-E-N-C-H. That was a tricky one that blended in, so I know we have to really listen for our blend sounds. Let's try tapping it out one more time. Bench. B-E-N-C-H. All right, so our first sound is a B. So I'm going to bring down our B. Now this middle sound is a very difficult vowel sound that sometimes we confuse. So ed, right? And b-en. We have that N in there, and then the ch sound. So I'm going to bring down my CH. Now, I want to look for the blend because we know when we were tapping it out, it was hard to hear that sound, right? So we want to make sure we find the blend in this word. So I'm going to look before or after the vowel. So I found my vowel, the letter E. Look before it. Are there two or more consonants that blend together? No. So let's look after it. Are there two or more consonants that blend together? Yes, we have the ch. So we're going to underline each sound as our blend. The word is bench. Let's tap it one more time. B, ch, bench. Good. All right, let's try another one with some of our old rules. Right, so our new word is drills. Let's try it. D-R-L. Drills. Okay, so let's bring down our first letter, D, R, I, O. Now, I have an L that comes after an I at the end, a short I at the end of a word. So this is where we can't forget our old rules. We need to bring down a bonus letter. Okay. Drills. Oh, and I need my suffix. All right. Let's tap out our word one more time. Make sure we have all our sounds. You're going to tap it with your hand and we're going to follow along. Ready? D, R, L. Drills. Do I have all of my letters? I do. Now let's mark it. Before, we have to look before and after. Okay, so look at our vowel. Look before the vowel. There's two letters that blend together, two consonants. So we have a beginning blend. Okay. I also need to mark this word for our bonus letter. So let's get a star and we'll add it. Oops, I put it in the wrong spot. We'll move it over. We're going to add it over top of our bonus letter, not over our first L. Okay, and we need our suffix S to be added in. Let's add that S in. So now we know we need to underline the base. And our base is drill. And we need to circle the suffix. So let's get our circle. There we go. We marked our word drills. That had some of our old rules and some that we're practicing now. Okay. All right. We have one last thing to do for Fundations this week. We need to learn some new trick words. We have 3 new trick words. So here's my first sentence. My sentence is, can he come over? So when I start my sentence, I need an uppercase box. Can he come over? And I need a punctuation. Let's think about this question. Can he come over? I'm asking you something, right? So we put a question mark. All right, and now let's fill in our boxes. I'm going to remember to start with an uppercase letter because I have that box there. Can he come over? And we need to put in our question mark. All right, my new trick word. Take a look, everyone. What do you think my new trick word is? Can he come over? I'm looking at this trick word and I'm noticing something that we started at the beginning. I'm noticing an R controlled vowel. that ER at the end. It says over. Okay, so let's arm spell the word over. Everyone get their arms ready. Say over, over. O-V-E-R, over. Nice job. All right, we have 2 more to do. So I'm going to move over up top here. And let's get our boxes ready. Our new sentence is going to be, what is her number? You say it. All right, so I can leave my uppercase box to start. What is, let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. So what is her number? And I'm asking another question, so I don't have to erase my question mark. Now let's fill in our boxes. We're starting with a question word, and this is an old trick word, so I know I start with an uppercase letter, and it's WH for our question word. What is her, and our last word was number. All right, our new trick word is, what do we think it is? It has that ER controlled vowel, R controlled vowel again. Her. What is her number? Okay, so let's get ready to arm spell it. Everyone say her. Her. H-E-R, her. Nice job. All right, and actually in this same sentence is our third and final trick word. This one's a little bit longer and a little bit harder, but it still has that R controlled vowel in it. What is our word? What is her number? All right, so this one's a long one to arm spell. Make sure you're paying attention. Get your arms ready. Say number. Number. N-U-M-B-E-R, number. Okay, number has that R controlled vowel at the end as well. ER is one of those vowels one of the R controlled vowels that normally come at the end of words, but they can come anywhere in a word. Okay. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for learning with me today and this week. Make sure that you do your dictation with your families, and make sure that you're practicing new sounds. Try new words, use some of your new skills, some of your old skills. Try those sentences out, okay? And hopefully we'll get to see you soon. Bye.